Anyway, there's your towel.
to Manor Park.
She won't fit the bill because he used to go private school, didn't he? And she charged all the money out of the account. Yeah, £7,000 a month for private school for both of them, and she charged all the money out of the joint account that they had for the school fees. Now she's trying to ring him up, telling him, can he pay it again? So she was like, no. He was like, no. He said, I paid mine. He said, I paid for it. He said, you was the one who took the money out of the account to spend money. So, yeah, and then he turned around and said there's no need for him to go to private school, they can go to normal school. Like, there's no, like, well, there isn't a big bit of difference, but like Jude was quite happy to go to Fred's school because we were talking about it, funny enough, because you actually come up in conversation because he was like, oh, I don't know, like, if I'd be in the catchment. So I said, I remember when I was going to come up that way, I said about Vinny, I said, like, my mate said I couldn't go down there. So I said, if you not like go down, I said, if I know someone there, you could do that and put him down there, and put him down and try for the school. And he was like, oh really? I was like, yeah. But she won't do it. Because she's a cunt. The woman's a cunt, mate. He won't know. She's causing so much shit for him. It's unreal, honestly. Poor bastard. Do you know what? She was the one that fucking cheated on him and done everything, right? And now he's found this bird. Oh, mate, he's the shittiest dad since high school. He's this, he's that, mate. You was the one that done the dirty. But now he's moved on. She had a cushy life. But you know what? Now this other bird he's with, he's not fell on his feet. He's got his own money. He's got a lot of money himself, but she's fucking loaded. Like, she's got her own 4-bedroom house in Colchester, like, all paid for. Her mum and dad's minted. Like, I'm not just saying it for the money side, what I'm saying is literally, he's fell into someone that doesn't want nothing. So what he earns is him. Yeah, and that's what he said. He said, I've never had that. So he's obviously found someone that actually wants to be him for it, not for his money. And he said, like, it's fucking mad time. He said, like, I love him. He said, like, if I don't want to work one day or not work, she goes, just take that off then. Whereas with her, she'd be like, no, they don't do that. Because she was so very money orientated. Yeah. Mate, I've never seen him as happy. Yeah, that's what I said to him. Things happen for a reason. Maybe she was meant to do that for you to actually realise and walk away. No, he wouldn't have left her because, like I said to him, it's routine. He said that's exactly what he is. It's routine. He said I would never have left. When they went racing in that September, whose birthday was it?
4-7.
No, when all the football. I don't know joking.
Manor Park.
It was all the Colin Rowe lot actually. Because I remember Lee Clancy going and all that. Mark and all them. Yes, so Jamie probably wouldn't have gone. But yeah, just literally went to the races. Got talking to her there. Just went from there and then back. They just clicked. And that's what I said, because he don't normally do certain things like that. And I said to him, he was meant to go to the races that day. He was meant to go. No. But like when all shit like hit the fan and that, and he had to sell it because she was, oh mate, that was lava. She put it for a grind like that. I said, tell you, she kept like lowering it to get the sale in, and then when the people were there to buy it, she's like, actually no, I want full money. And I said, you know what that is? That's just to keep, because that's the only thing she's got tied with you. Because once that house goes, she's got no time with you other than them kids. But yeah, she kept on, and in the end he was like, look, just take the less amount. He had to give her 10 grand out of his money just to take the lesser amount, so he just needs to let the sale go through. Yeah, she's honestly, she is horrible. money's not an issue with him. That's why he was like, go on, I'll give you the 10 grand that we're going to lose. Like, there's no issue. But yeah, she's an horrible combination. Nasty woman.
Henley Road.
Nasty woman. But yeah, so she got a visa, he was loaded, but obviously he wasn't the person to hand out. She didn't like that. So she kicked him to the curb. Now she found someone else with money, but they're the same. Yep. Told her she got to go get a job. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, I know this. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no. Yeah. Yeah, but you do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, she fell on her ass for that one, mate. Literally. She's fucking screwing. And then she tried giving it, now she obviously she's like, oh, can we try again? He was like, no.
Manor Park.
Yeah. Yeah, she asked to try again. He was like, no. She was like, come on, like, obviously you've only known Harris a little while, we've been together. He was like, I don't give a shit. And he point blank told her no. Yeah. But you know what it is, so she can go back to the old life that she had. And unfortunately, even if he did, I don't think he'd ever be like that with her again anyway. Because the job, like his own job, like his business he's got, basically he said like some nights he might not go to bed till like 3, 4 in the morning, because by the time he goes out in the day and does all the day work, he then has to sit up from nights doing all the admin work, like the emails and shit like that. And he said like she would say, like he'd say I might get someone in to help me. She'd be like, no, because that means you've got to pay them. Yeah, so yeah, because it's all money. So obviously he was saying, yeah, well, she wouldn't, because that means she's got to work. Why would she do that when she just gets the money handed to her? She's a horrible cunt. And yeah, but anyway, he said to Sarah the other week, because he said, oh, has Tanya found work yet? So Sarah was like, nah, because they talk every day in the blog. Like, and he was like, no, not yet. He said, all right. He said, well, when, he said, that probably 6 months is once I get, like, because him and Karis want to buy a place as well. And obviously he said, what are you going to do with your house? She went, no, it's paid for. She went, I'll just let it sit there. She went, if I feel like renting it out, I'll rent it out. So I might even have a word with him and just say, look, because it's up there, the job in Colchester, I might just say to him, let me rent the house off you, and I'll just work for it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so hopefully that's in the pipeline, but like I said, he needs to sort out, because obviously he's living with Karis at the minute, and that was another thing. He was like, well, obviously I can't, because at first he was like, how much do you want a month? She was like, oh, nothing. And he was like, no. He said, like, I want to put it in. And she was like, all right, we'll just give it £300 a month for like gas, electric, and water. And he was like, are you joking? So now he gives her £1,000 a month. And when he said about the kids, he said, obviously I'll stay in a hotel with the kids on the weekends that I've got. And then she was like, no, you won't. She went, there's 2 bedrooms up there. She went, transform them. She went to their own bedrooms. Honestly, she's lovely. She's so lovely. Yeah, I've met her, yeah.
2 Manor
Yeah, she's
Park.
lovely, she is. Yeah, lovely woman. Yeah, and that's what I said to him when I last spoke to him. I said, you deserve it. He said, do what? Yeah, she took me like her own. But obviously she's got her in like, what's her name? I don't know what's her name, but that one always in the kids' ear rolls going on. What's Nanny's parents doing, shit like that, and then obviously putting them in a position where they've got to keep relaying back. And I said, but you're not, I said to Rob, you're not doing nothing untoward, like, so let her ask them and let them go running back, because they're not going to say anything you don't want them to say anyway. Do you know what I mean? You've got nothing to hide. Yeah. And she hates that when they do that. Hates it. So, but to be spiteful, like he gives his dates as well, like throughout the year, because he has it like where they do every other weekend. She gives her dates and he gives his, so they alternative. Anyway, one of his weekends is actually great with Carrots in Dublin. Yeah, mate. So that was the on the Wednesday. She rang him. She was like, by the way, I'm going to France tomorrow, so you need to go to business again. And he was like, with all due respect, he said, I'll give you my dates at the beginning of the year. He said, no, I'm away in Dublin. She'll know well, she'll deal with it. That fucked off to where she was going to France, I think it was. And she dropped them to him outside the gate. Yeah. So obviously he's done no more on run, because obviously he still gets on really well with her two sisters and her dad, and he's run this like predicament. So they was like, what's happening to me? And like, oh, she can't do that. So the brother-in-law was like, the ex-brother-in-law was like, go on, like, I'll have them. She got weirdly, mate, absolutely lost her shit. It was like, that's it, you'll have them. And he was like, look, yeah, he was like, it's your family that's having it for me. I'm not, he said, I could easily tell her that she didn't like him and his mum, so she would never take the kids around or anything like that. He said, I could easily give it to my mum or whatever. He said, but I didn't. He said, I put with your family so you feel slightly better. He said, you're still going on. And now she fell out of all her lot over it. No, they weren't allowed. He was not allowed to take the kids to see his mum. No, she's horrible.
474 to Manor Park.
See, no. So yeah, so obviously now, I mean, yeah, she's just a horrible bastard. She really is. Never known anything like it in a woman, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's I think she's sort of similar age, 30, 35, 36. I did say to him, do you have any more? He said if she wanted them, he said I'd give them to her. So yeah, I feel, and that's how he's got with her. Like, she's that type. She didn't have kids with her as well. She's lovely. He deserves it. To be fair. He deserves it. Much better. Well, he told me that week, and he was like, do you know what? He said, like, my hand and all my money, sort of all his money last year, I think it was. In the year, he earned £205,000, and he paid her like the school fees, her and everything else.
Region to bus station.
No. And then the rest was obviously like mortgage. I think mortgage was like stupid amounts of money. Her car is £900 a month, so obviously he stopped paying that now, so she's having to keep fit over that. And then he was like, why do you expect me to be paying your car? It's your car. So obviously she's, and then she threw it to him. She was like, I'm driving your kids around. Just go buy the car and then it does the same job. Yeah, and that's what he said. He offered her. He said, well, give the car back. He said to Paul, she said, like, you don't need it. He said, no, just go buy one. She said, no, you go. So at the minute, he's still paying for that, but he said that's got to stop. Yeah, that's just the finance of it. That's not the cost for a car, yeah. She's got a brand new Porsche. They were together. Yeah. So it's probably about a year and a half old now, but yeah, 900 quid.
474.
And that's without easy. He's got a different and I think he's
Manor Park.
800 quid. He's got a great job. He does like, he's an architect, he does all architecture, and he's just on a $2 million, I think it is, project at Gatwick Airport. At Gatwick Airport. Yeah. It's fucking clever. He's very clever. Very clever. Come on, stop there, love. And do you know what? I would like. I think he's handsome. He reminds me, not just exactly, but then I think I'm better my brother's handsome, but he reminds me of my brother. He really does. Like, even like down to his mouth and his teeth, like some of his teeth, and I think, oh, like I can see my brother in it. But, yeah. No, I couldn't. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that. Pull up on my brother. Yeah. But yeah, no. So he's but yeah, going back to that, I don't know, I'll, as I say, push comes to shove, I'll probably, I'll tell him, I don't know, fuck the only finish work yet, so I'm not talking to him, so when I do speak to him, I just say to him, obviously, like, you get tickets, so 2 tickets for me and me to, so I said to him last night, I said, I'll wait till I go out for food first, and then go dogs, he goes, well, you get food first of all, I was like, well, why not? You would just get food there, or don't want it, but it's like, you don't want to be there with us, but then you're still trying to take me to. I've even got a couple of weeks 100 me, none left. I just think you have to pre-book them now. But that's what he told me anyway. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, because he was like, oh, that's what he come back. He was like, oh, we've got pre-booked tickets. He said, obviously, I don't even know how many people are even going to come back there after the day. I was like, well, I don't know. He said, well, I'm not paying out for that, and then no one turns up. I was like, you have to pay yourself then. I suppose it's just so he's not saying set in stone to do it. But do you know what? To be fair, I think they'll be fucked from the later. They'll still go out. Yeah, probably the same. They've got that as well. So I think the material sounds like 70, 90 quid a head. So he needs to get numbers for that. To get that sorted. That's one thing, it's done it, but you're not. The thing is, you get people who say they'll go, then they don't rock up, then if they don't turn around, they'll money back. Yes, fuck that. You got the what? Oh yeah, when's that? It's coming Thursday. Jesus, that's not very quick. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, love. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I can't stand that. But this is what they do on holiday. They start, he done that before on holiday, he ran terribly with Cyprus. Cyprus it was, and he was like, right, he goes, well, what us boys can do, we can go and do this, get the girls to do that. I looked at it, it's technical to do. Even I don't know. What? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I have to go see.
Yeah, I don't know the beach. Yeah. Yeah. You know, he does it done last time. He said, Father, I said, I'm doing my own thing. I said, I get told not to do all of that. Sergeant Major over there. You're over there. Yeah, that's it, all fine, yeah. Is it not? No. Too sad, these won't be through. Well, it is, yeah, it's going to be 1800 again tomorrow, next weekend, isn't it? We'll have to get a load of photos and send them to your group. In a bikini on the XL beach. No, me. I said I'll take them to the bikini on the XL beach. I said what they're wearing. In the summer, they put a beach on the XL, don't they? Like yeah. When it starts warming up.
474 to Manor
It's
Park.
going to be all around. Yeah, exactly. Just go and enjoy it. Yeah. You want to phone princess? Oh. So it means just give you no time to fucking like get over hang over. Well, they'll probably travel hanging anyway, but I can't think of anything worse. Yeah, I can't think of anything worse. Yeah, flight tomorrow to catch. Mate, after you eat, you sort of want to go and go to bed. That's what I like to do. If I go for a meal, after that I'm ready to go and go to bed. It's right though, you was right. Did they also say not the point though, it could have happened, do you know what I mean? You could have been the only one the next day, you, Jamie and the kids that were alright and it could have been better. If they do sort her out, please. Yeah. Yeah.
474.
Did I get my
Man of
You would as well. Yeah. No. I don't know what to say. Don't let her really. I mean, I know it's mainly about him, and she obviously she's his partner, but just try to enjoy your time there. Spend enough for it.
Saddle Road.
Rightly so. And what is it, fucking 1,200 quid on it? That's without spending money. So what gets me then? So you get food and drink throughout the day at that pool party. Why the fuck are you just cooking a place to eat? Oh right, okay, so there's left money in there. Yeah.
Henley Street.
Yeah, but there's no need to have done that. He could have just said, right, give me the ticket money. When you just get there, we'll give €100 in. Why did he? It's the control of having it.
say. And so, say, oh, my head, I hear who beside
Henley Street.
Yeah.
No pussy, so no, they are.
St. John's Church.
So I mean, so they're spending your money on stuff you don't even agree to. So I told you, it's control with them, mate. They love it. They love it. And he loves it also because he loves when you tell people what to do and shit. Yeah, fuck that. That's what I mean. He's booked you into a restaurant. What if there's food there that one couple don't like? Pretty much. This is what I mean. This is why stuff like that actually needs to be decided out there.
2 Manor Park.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, right. Yeah, exactly. I know you're going to enjoy it and get a decent amount for your money. And it'll probably be cheaper. Yeah, exactly. So don't speculate, just get out there, enjoy yourself. Obviously get your fucking money all about it. Yeah, it's an arsehole. That's why I should. But then I wouldn't have gone anyway. I wouldn't have paid that sort of money to go there for that many days. No way. Yeah, no, same here. But do you know what as well? I was thinking the other day, see, because he rang Terry, didn't he? He was like, I'll just ring you up, mate, let you know, me and Jess won't be attending your birthday. And then obviously now, do you know what we're thinking? When he said about the girls not coming, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to say nothing yet, but I'm going to see if Ricky goes out. If he does, I'm going to say, I know exactly what you're fucking year-old. They've probably gone, oh, it's a bit out of order, Ricky can't come, because obviously it's Jessie, what's going on with Jessie and Tanya. And they've got these ear-rolls to say, oh, look, just do it as men, so last men can go out, so Ricky can be there. And let me tell you, if he's there, watch what happens. Watch what happens. Mate, she's definitely going to sit one side to me, she's going to sit fucking three sides to me, I think if that's the case. Because she's stopped. Yeah, but she doesn't normally, mate, and she can't do fucking, can't be doing that. Yeah, he can't be like telling all of us we can't go just because of her. Because that means, again, she stopped. Sorry. Thank you.
Northwood Cherry.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should be stopping that me going. Yeah, I'm quite happy to still go. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, but she